років до закінчення війни. Він не хоче закінчувати війну.
Meanwhile, President Volodymyr Zelensky also says that a new US proposal granting access to Ukraine's critical minerals significantly differs from the earlier draft presented by Washington. Speaking at a press briefing in Kyiv, Zelensky said the new framework formally submitted to his office will be compared to earlier plans discussed with Deputy Prime Minister Yulia Svyrydenko. During talks with US officials, he emphasised that the framework had changed and Ukraine would study it before moving forward with discussions. Zelensky also reiterated that Kyiv would not recognise previously approved US military aid as loans requiring repayment, clarifying that while they are grateful for the support, it is not a credit. This comes amid tensions with Washington following a rift with President Donald Trump, which led to a halt in US military assistance and intelligence sharing.
Зовсім інший документ. Там багато всього, про що не йшлося, а також з'явились деякі речі, які, ну, скажімо так, раніше сторони відкидували вже. Так? І тому цей документ, я не хочу, ви знаєте, так, піднімати нову хвилю, тому що я дуже хочу, щоб ми отримали конкретну рецензію юристів на найвищому рівні.
Moving on, the US Vice President JD Vance has accused Denmark of failing to protect Greenland from increased threats from Russia and China. During a visit to a US military base in Greenland, Vance claimed that Denmark has underinvested in the security of the territory and its people. He suggested that the United States could provide better protection and security to Greenland, particularly in the face of aggressive actions from other nations. Vance added that the United States is ready to invest more resources into the region, including naval ships and military icebreakers. He emphasised the importance of the US leading in the Arctic, especially as countries like Russia and China show increasing interest in the area's strategic waterways and mineral resources. Let's listen to what JD Vance had to say.
Our message to Denmark is very simple. You have not done a good job by the people of Greenland. You have underinvested in the people of Greenland, and you have underinvested in the security architecture of this incredible, beautiful landmass filled with incredible people. That has to change. We do not think that military force is ever going to be necessary.
Well, while Vance's visit was underway, Trump told reporters at the White House that the US needs Greenland to ensure the peace of the entire world. He also stated that the United States needed to have Greenland. These comments come in the context of the rising influence of Russia and China in the region. Both Vance and Trump maintained that a partnership with the United States would be beneficial to Greenland, providing it with both stronger defence and economic opportunities. Vance made it clear that the US respects Greenland's sovereignty, but believes the territory would be safer and thrive more under US protection. Let's hear what Trump had to say.
We need Greenland, very importantly, for international security. We have to have Greenland. It's not a question of, do you think we can do without it? We can't. If you look at Greenland right now, if you look at the waterways, you have Chinese and Russian ships all over the place. And we're not going to be able to do that. We're not relying on Denmark or anybody else to take care of that situation. And we're not talking about peace for the United States. We're talking about world peace. We're talking about international security. And right now, you look at it, you have warships all over the place going through right along Greenland. We're not going to let that happen. We cannot let that happen.
Staying in North America, and US Vice President JD Vance has said that demands for sackings over the security breach related to the Yemen chats will be ignored. This comes after top security officials accidentally added a journalist to a group chat where they were discussing plans to strike Yemen on the 15th of March. Vance told reporters in Greenland, if you think you're going to force the president to fire anybody, you've got another thing coming. He made it clear that the administration is standing behind the entire national security team. Let's listen.
Force the President of the If you think you're going to force the President of the United States to fire anybody, you've got another thing coming. President Trump has said it on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, and I'm the Vice President saying it here on Friday. We are standing behind our entire national security team.
At least 7 people were injured, with one in Sana'a this week after Yemen's Houthi rebels reported multiple US airstrikes targeting over 40 locations across Houthi-controlled areas, including the capital Sana'a. Many provinces were affected, such as Sada, Marib and Al-Jarf. The targets included civilian homes, shops and military sites, including Sana'a International Airport and the mountainous region of Amran, where military installations are located, according to the state media. The US military's Central Command has not officially confirmed the raids. The White House now grants authority for such strikes without pre-approval. The new air campaign follows threats from the Houthis, who target ships in the Red Sea. This follows Israel's blocking of aid shipments to Gaza nearly a month ago. The Houthis claim at least 57 casualties from US airstrikes, potentially escalating tensions in the region.
شن الطيران العدوان الأمريكي الإسرائيلي عدة غارات على ضواحي مدينة صعدة مما أدى إلى استشهاد وجرح بعض المواطنين. نقول للعدو الأمريكي بأن الضرب هذا لن يثنينا عن مساندته.
US Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem visited Mexico, wrapping up a tour of Latin American countries to discuss immigration and security issues. Noem met with Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum and other top officials. The two leaders discussed migration, drug trafficking and coordination between the two countries. Noem said that the meeting was a positive step, but stressed more work is needed to stop illegal immigration and drug flow. Sheinbaum called the meeting fruitful and said both countries maintain a good relationship with respect for each other's sovereignty. The two leaders also discussed the impact of US tariffs and coordinated efforts against drug cartels. We have some breaking news coming in, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Thailand has confirmed that all transportation services, including airports, railways, roads and boats, are operating as normal following the recent earthquake. As of today, essential services, businesses and tourist operations have resumed. While multiple aftershocks were reported by the Thai Meteorological Department, they were of lower magnitude and caused no further damage. The situation is largely now under control, with the Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation, the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration and local authorities remaining on alert and ready to provide any assistance if needed. Moving on, Elon Musk's artificial intelligence startup xAI has acquired the social media platform X, which was formerly known as Twitter. This was after a deal that values the platform at $33 billion. Musk announced that the acquisition will allow xAI to leverage the data, models and talent from X to enhance its chatbot, Grok. The deal combines the strengths of both companies, with xAI now valued at $80 billion. Despite some uncertainty about the specifics of the deal, including leadership integration and regulatory scrutiny, Musk has confirmed the collaboration would drive further innovation. The deal is notable for consolidating Musk's influence over both companies. Saudi investor Prince Al-Walid bin Talal, who is a major stakeholder in both X and xAI, has also expressed optimism that the deal would boost the value of his investment to between $4 and $5 billion. Columbia University's interim president, Katrina